Can American cities be saved? Yes, but only if they make big changes. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to help navigate this turbulent world. Numerous rural and suburban real estate agents are reporting a boom in business in the wake of the COVID-19 crisis, as numerous Americans are deciding to leave for good cities like New York, San Francisco, and Chicago. What a change from a few years ago, when the country was experiencing the opposite phenomenon. Younger people wanted the vibrancy of urban life versus what was available elsewhere. Thanks to Zoom, Skype, and other technologies, more and more of us are discovering we don't need the city office to get the work done. But it is the decline in the quality of life in so many cities that are driving people out. Rising crime and fears for personal safety, poor schools, deteriorating infrastructure, increasing homelessness, very expensive housing, sky-high taxes. All these downers with little prospect for improvement, as many cities seem indifferent or hostile to the businesses, large and small, and its leaders threatening ever higher taxes. Why put up with all of this? People are concluding they don't have to. These trends are hastened by coronavirus, but they are increasingly evident beforehand. New York City, for example, was losing population 3 years before the pandemic. Are cities doomed to die? No more than they are destined for eternal growth and prosperity several years ago. What needs to be done is basic. Many of these measures will seem politically impossible today, but the prospect of bankruptcy and no big federal bailouts may start to change attitudes. Cut taxes. Polls show large support for this, as residents realize the extent of urban government waste and mismanagement. School choice. Lower-income parents especially want a way out of the lousy, opportunity-killing school systems prevalent in so many cities. Parents should have access to vouchers or scholarships to fund their child's tuition at non-public schools if they so desire. The competition would also lead public schools to improve their game. Sharply ease regulations, particularly on small businesses. Allow effective policing. Ray Kelly, New York City's successful and longest-serving police commissioner when he left office several years ago, has outlined reforms that would make needed changes and enable the police to deal with crime. Where they exist, get rid of rent controls that experience has demonstrated perversely hurt the creation of adequate and affordable housing. Along these lines, streamline procedures for approving residential projects. Cities must appreciate that they must give people reasons to live in them, which is why New York City's war against restaurants was so idiotic. Maybe the Big Apple is waking up and is now allowing sidewalk restaurants to stay open and permit the use of outdoor heaters to cope with colder weather. Hopefully, this is a harbinger of better things to come from our too often obtuse urban leaders. I'm Steve Forbes. Thank you for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions, and I look forward to seeing you soon again.